So I have on my favorite t-shirt today. It's a growling, hissing cheetah. You guys, this like actually is my favorite t-shirt that I own too. And I never wear it in public. Well, rarely, but like I really, really love it so much. I've had it since college. I don't know how it's still like kicking. Anyway, we have a full moon in Leo happening right now, and it seems appropriate. Okay. All right. How are we all doing today? Yay, nay, middle, some middles, some some slightly above, a lot of middles. I'm seeing a lot of middles. Okay. Nah, nah. Wishy-washy, one of these. Okay. Okay, thanks for participating in that. That helps me out a little bit. Okay, so this morning, I thought that we would do a little bit of just sound with the sound of Om, and you're completely welcome to just listen and take in that sound. It works really fast, probably even faster than movement or breath. So we'll do that first, and then we'll come into a little bit of metta, just positive reinforcement, and then we'll start to breathe and move together. So you can sit comfortably in your chair, possibly with a straight spine. I'm going to sit up by the screen at first. And let your feet rest on the floor. Spine is long. And gently close the eyes. And with the eyes closed, you can open your ears a little bit more to listening, noticing any sounds of the space that you're in. And checking in with how you're feeling today. And just acknowledging it. So not trying to change anything at the moment. You can ever so slightly deepen or lengthen your natural breath. And I'll chant a few ohms, sound of the universe. You can join in with me if you like. Let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. Inhale for Om. one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly, gently bowing the head. Noticing any thoughts or feelings that you may have brought with you to class today. And then noticing any intentions that you might have. And you can begin to breathe into those intentions. And we'll form a positive reinforcement phrase. So based on your intentions, your phrase might be, may I be, and then you could choose like happy or at peace, relaxed, clear. Just pick one word that would be right for you today. And then we'll just silently to ourselves repeat this phrase. This is called metta. May I be and your word. And keep it going, repeating this to yourself. Good, and we'll start to coordinate our breath with this. You can let the hands rest on the legs. And as you inhale, you can think your phrase. And then as you exhale, think your phrase again and try to slow the pace down for the exhale. Keep this breath and your metta as you begin to circle the head and neck. And circle the other way. Inhale your head to center. Let your hands drop by the sides and let your metta, your phrase, fall away. You can always come back to this phrase. You can use it through your whole practice today, or just have moments where you repeat it again. On an inhale, reach the arms out and up. On your exhale, let your fingertips barely touch as you bring the hands down, like you're smoothing any scattered energy, grounding it. Really open your sense of awareness to this space around you. Can you feel the energy of the space around you with your hands? And as if you are purifying this space. Good. And on this last one, so we'll do one more. Really imagine any stress or scattered energy from the week or negative thoughts, really ground them down so um, they're no longer affecting your space or your body or mind. Reach one arm up and over to the side. And reach the other arm up and over. Inhaling all the way up and over to one side. Exhaling all the way up and over to the other side. Really let the side of the waist open. Inhale both arms up. Stay here, press down through your sitting bones and spread through the fingers. Imagine that your pinky fingers are trying to see each other a little bit. Good, it just helps to rotate the shoulders. So good shoulder rotation here. Keep this as you open the feet wide. You might sit back in the chair a little bit more. slowly begin to bend the elbows, let your palms face forward, wide fingers. Press into your feet. Inhale with me through the nose, goddess pose. Exhale, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. Good, inhale through the nose. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale to one side. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess pose, lion's breath. Inhale, reach it up. Get a little taller. Exhale, one side, reach it really high up and over. Can you open a little bit more? Inhale up. Good. Keep that length as you exhale to the side. Inhale up. Lion's breath, goddess pose. And bring the hands to the knees, elbows stick out to the sides. Lean it forward. You might have to inch your toes a little bit forward just to keep your balance. Good, and lean it forward a little bit more as you reach your sitting bones back. You're growing out of your hips. You can even press the knees a little bit wider. Good, send your breath down into the places that are feeling this. I tend to feel it a lot in the inner thigh, but you might feel it in the low back, the groin. And let's start to wiggle with it side to side. Good, and make this movement big, swinging to one side, and then down through center and up to the other side. Coordinate your breath with it. And slow it down. And gently fold at center. Hands can stay on the knees or fingertips can come all the way to the earth. Let the head hang. How deep can you make your breath? Make sure your feet are in a position that can help you rise up without the help of your hands or arms. And when you're ready, on your inhale, you can almost pretend like you're scooping energy up from the earth. Bring it all the way up on your inhale. Good, and then exhale, open the arms wide. And bring it all the way down. Fingertips might touch at the bottom of your exhale. Inhale, scooping energy up, bringing it up through the center line, all the way up at the top of your inhale. Exhale, reaching out and down. You can really imagine positive energy rising up and then opening up and around you. One or two more. On your last one, you can stay tall as the arms release. Shift your hands towards your right leg. And we're going to sit in the chair sideways towards the right and let your left sitting bone come off of the chair. And hold on to the back of the chair with your right hand. And then if it's possible, slide your left toes back so your knee is dangling. Now, if that's not comfortable, you can always just inch your knee out to the side, or if you want to go deeper, really reach that back heel back, extending through the leg. Okay, so lots of options here. Take a few big circles with this left arm. Good, and then if it's comfortable, it's almost like you're winding yourself up. Press into both feet and bring the hands together. Interlace all the fingers except for the pointers, which are reaching in front of your heart. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, see if you can reach the arms up. And let it down. Release the back leg. Bring both hands to the back of the chair. Inch a little bit deeper into your chair. And gently twist. Stay here. Send your breath as low down as it will go. On an inhale, gently unwind. Just stay seated to the side for a moment. Rest your hands on the legs and notice any energetic shifts or changes in the body. And walk it to center. Feet wide. Coming back to our sequence. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to one side. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, lion's breath, goddess pose. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let it down. Shifting your right foot to the side. So we're sitting to the left now. Right sitting bone is off of the chair. Hold on to the back of your chair with your left hand. And let your right knee dangle down if possible. If not, just you can have the foot a little bit to the side. If you'd like to go deeper, really reach back through that right foot, extending. Either way, press into both feet. So it's almost like, not quite, but almost like if someone came over and took the chair away, they could. They probably couldn't actually. But you're a little bit steady here on your feet. Wind this right arm up, opening the shoulder. Good, and reach it forward. Bring the hands together, interlacing all the fingers except for the pointers. 3 deep breaths here. If you glide the shoulders down the back a little bit, you might feel the center of the heart opening slightly. When you're ready, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release. Bring both hands to the back of the chair. Release your right leg and sit a little deeper. Twisting towards the back of the chair. On an inhale, slowly unwind and just release the hands. Notice any shifts or changes. Walk the feet to center. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, one side, so you can get a little deeper. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Inhale up. And this time we'll fold one last time. Bring it down. You can sigh it out through the mouth if you like. When you're ready, bring the hands to the knees. And nice and slow, rise it up. Before we come to standing, just release the feet to center. Let the arms hang. Close the eyes. And remember your metta phrase, may I be. Float the eyes open. Then let's come to standing. And bring the chair in front of you with the seat facing away. And just spread the toes, standing up close to the chair. Make sure your knees are not locked, but they're ever so slightly soft. And if possible, let the palms rest facing forward. Shoulders are relaxing down, heart is ever so slightly lifting in mountain. Find your gaze point. Allow your gaze to come from the backs of the eyes through them. Maybe softening the eyes. And deepen your breath. As you inhale, letting the belly gently fill, then the ribs, then the chest. As you exhale, releasing from top to bottom. Subtle ujjayi sound. We could stand here for the rest of class and breathe. And it would probably be even harder than moving. But remember, you can always come back to this place, this position, if you're feeling overwhelmed with any of the movements. On an inhale, let's reach out and up. On an exhale, gently folding, you can bring your hands to the chair and you're in a subtle flat back pose. Gazing forward, glide your shoulders down the back as you inhale, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, tiptoe your feet back into downward dog. Really reach your sitting bones back behind you and let your heart melt like you're stretching. Stretching the whole body. You can nod the head yes. And shake it no. And let's gaze forward, bend the knees slightly. And step your right foot up so that you're on the ball of your back foot. Your heel will be lifted off the floor. And your front knee is bending. Tuck your tailbone under and lift the heart center. You're welcome to stay right here, holding on to the chair. Or if it's comfortable, start to reach your arms back like airplane wings, or even interlace them. You're balancing here, breathing. Good. On an inhale, if the hands are interlaced, release them and let's sweep them up into warrior one. On an exhale, bring them down to the chair, lean forward slightly. And we're going to step the front foot back into downward dog. This time, walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. Walking the dog. Gaze it forward again, bending the knees slightly. Step your left foot up. You're on the ball of your back foot. Your heel will be slightly lifted. Your front knee is bending. Tuck the tailbone slightly, lift the heart. Stay right here and breathe, or bring the hands back. Either way, you're balancing in this stance, creating strength, inner focus, endurance. If you'd like to, on an inhale, reach the arms up for warrior one. And on an exhale, let the hands rest on the chair. One more time, step it back, downward dog. Good. Release both of your heels of your feet to the ground. See if you can lengthen the spine a tiny bit more. See if your head can hang a tiny bit more. Let's sigh it out through the mouth on this next exhale. Inhale to gaze forward and walk it up, coming into that flat back again. Exhale here. Inhale all the way out and up. Let your palms touch and bring them to your heart. And releasing the hands. Let's turn the chair the other way. Last little piece here before we come into Shavasana. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, folding, hands touch the chair. Maybe the forehead comes close. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk it back, downward dog. Stay here or inhale into high plank. Exhale, preparing for up dog. And then inhale, really lift the heart. Let's all meet in down dog. Bend the knees, gazing forward. Step your right foot up. Now you're welcome to be on the ball of the back foot, just like you were before. Or you can draw that heel a little bit towards the center of your mat. So both of your feet are flat. You choose. Okay. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the heart, reach the arms back. Next, inhale, sweep them forward and up. On your exhale with control, bring them down to the chair. Good job. Step it back, downward dog. Hang out here or inhale, high plank. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, heart lifts. Let's meet in down dog. Bend the knees a little bit, gaze forward. Step your left foot up to the chair. Find that position with your back foot. Do you want the heel to be off the ground or do you want to draw it down? You choose. Press into both feet. Inhale as you tuck your tailbone, lift your heart, reach the arms back. Next, inhale, sweep them forward and up. On your exhale, with control, bring them down. Step back, downward dog, reach it back. Stay here or move through your vinyasa. All meeting in down dog. When you're ready, sigh it out. Walking it up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale them to the heart. And let it go. You can come into your Shavasana pose. So that might mean sitting in the chair and totally relaxing in the chair today. You might even like to have a pillow um, in the back of the chair. Or you can come lying down onto the back. You can even elevate the legs in the seat of the chair if you like. So this next pose, whatever position you come into, is about relaxation. So as you come into your resting seated position or lying down, check in with yourself and notice, are there little places in the body that are uncomfortable? Can you shift those? Are there little places that could relax more? Are there still little places that could relax a tiny bit more? And can you close the eyes and let the eyelids get heavy? Can you surrender all effort in the body? And repeat your metta phrase a few times to yourself. And then allow that phrase to drift away. Allow your mind to sink a little bit. You can imagine that there's a river of thoughts above you, and you're sinking below that river of thoughts. And we'll rest here for a few minutes. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes. And if you're resting on the ground, you can roll to one side. Make your way back to seated. We'll bring our palms together at heart center. You can send the energy that you've created from this practice today throughout your day, throughout your week. And with that being said, really stay centered and grounded in yourself with this awareness that we've created, this embodiment. Let's seal this practice with one final Om. Inhale with me. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for Om. To all of our teachers who've made it possible for us to practice, to all of you, to all of your loved ones, namaste. I love you all. I love you, Judy. Love you, Nancy. Love you, Ron. Love you, Wendy. Love you, Tom. Love you, Ellen. Love you, Lowry. Love you, Kathy. Love you, Allie. Love you, Melinda. Love you, Ruth. Thank you all for being here today.
Thank you, Liza.
Thank you. You're so welcome.
You made the sun come out.
The sun is out now. So nice.
Yes.